Hi everyone. Today I'm doing a bit of a different kind of video for you. I'm not opening packs or doing a Pokemon wrap or anything like that. I'm actually here today with Tali. She has her own channel, link in the doobly-doo, and well, she just does a lot of stuff, so there's going to be other links there too. But one of the things that she does is that she's actually a Pokemom. So her son Elliot, or EJ, has actually done really well at the Pokemon VGC, or Video Game Championships. He even made it to London last year, if I remember correctly, right?
Yes, he got a travel award, so he was an Auto Day 2 for London.
Okay, that's what I was remembering. Auto Day 2, travel stipend and everything. But then they did this weird season this year, shortened because they wanted to wait until Scarlet and Violet was out on the video games. And I know it's been kind of rough on everyone. And I know you've been working your butt off to try to get him to as many regionals as possible so that he can, try to make a go of it again this year. So we're going to have to pause the story here for just a minute because I realized I haven't done any videos that actually talk about why we're here, what Hoopa Hideout is about. So we have this channel, we have a whole business on TCG Player at this point. And it all is around for one purpose. Ultimately, we're trying to make the world better. We're trying to create funds that we can use to improve things in the world. And to drive that mission, we're taking at least half of our profits at the end of each month and finding the best way we can to do something good with it that's hopefully also a little bit entertaining in some way. In February, literally the day after we came up with the name Hoopa Hideout, we held a giveaway event at a local league where we gave away some packs and some money through like Pokemon games and challenges. And it was going to be this whole thing, and I was going to do a video about it, but I'm not great at filming now for like live IRL stuff. I was even worse a month ago, and basically none of the film that I collected was usable, mostly due to audio issues, but it was painful for me to watch through, and I didn't think it deserved to even be featured on YouTube, so I had to scrap the whole thing. But anyway, flash forward to March, and I wasn't sure what we were going to do this month until I read Tali's post about the whole Charlotte regional situation, and I was thrilled that we had stumbled on something that Hoopa Hideout could do to help.
Yeah, and we really appreciate it. Basically, the short form of what happened is I, a couple months ago, had to stop working due to some health issues, and because of that, our income was severely limited. But thankfully, my husband works a job that usually me not working doesn't take a big hit. But unfortunately, this month, he needed to take some time off, and what ended up happening was that we had booked the hotel and we had everything except the flights booked, and then his paycheck came in like 3 days before the regional, so it came in like Wednesday, and it wasn't as much as we were expecting because they had forgot to apply his PTO. So we were scrambling to try to get flights. We knew a drive was not an option. That's been part of how we've been able to take him to previous regionals, is that even it's a 20-hour drive. I drove all the way from Wisconsin down to Orlando to get into the Orlando regional, so that was unfortunately not an option this time. And so I was scrambling to come up with the last bit of money that the paycheck was shorted to be able to get his and my tickets. And thankfully, Hoopa Hideout reached out and said that they were able to help us, and we were able to get down there. And he did better at this tournament than he has in his 2 previous tournaments. And I have to say that the fact that we were able to fly down there instead of driving and him being completely exhausted helped a lot, especially because he's autistic, and so sometimes even the littlest things can all stack up in a way that a neurotypical individual can push through, but just then starts this downward spiral. So for him to be able to fly and not feel exhausted and get in with plenty of time to prepare the night before, he bubbled into 9th place, so he just missed points in Charlotte, but he felt like he got his mojo back because he was feeling very discouraged after not doing well in Knoxville and not doing well in Orlando because of the circumstances of our travel down there. So by being able to fly through the help of Hoopa's Hideout, he was able to kick ass and, decided that, yes, no, I still want to keep doing this, as opposed to thinking, well, maybe I need to take the time off. So it worked really, really well, and we appreciate the help.
Awesome. I had no idea how big of an impact we were going to have. And I will say, it was kind of painful to see, even though he tied with the third place finisher, that he ended up bubbling in ninth place, just missing points and cash and everything.
He could have been top cut even, but he ended up bubbling. But he had a great time, and that would not have been possible without your help.
Well, great. That's what it's all about. That's what we're trying to do. I'm thrilled that it worked out the way that it did this month. And I know you have some other avenues that people can use to try to help EJ further.
Yes. If people want to continue to help support Elliot, to help him be able to get to tournaments so he can try to get a travel award again this year, you can either come check out my Twitch stream. I'm a variety streamer, so I do a bit of Pokemon, but I just play a lot of really fun games. I like to do things with the community. I also do art streams. So through that, you can either sub to my channel, or you can use my donation link through my channel. I also do 3D art, and I take commissions. So if you want a 3D character design, I do photoreal stuff. So either to be used as like a PNG tuber or a VTube model. Those are the kind of things I do, along with making assets for them. Then I also just have a Ko-fi if you want to just throw a couple bucks Elliot's way. Basically everything I do through my internet content creation goes to getting EJ to his tournaments.
Excellent. Yeah, we'll have all of that with links and everything in what I affectionately still call the doobly-doo.
Doobly-doo, DFTBA.
Heck yeah, fellow nerd fighter. But yeah, all of that information about the different ways you can help Tali, help EJ, it's all down in the description. So just take your pick on how to help if you're in a position to help. Obviously, not everyone will be. And by the way, anyone out there who needs help in some way, please reach out to me. Hoopa Hideout, we're still limited in what we're able to do since our channel is still pretty small and growing. But even if we can't help now in a meaningful way, maybe we can, take down your information and get back to you in the future. Or maybe there's more we can do than I realize until we talk about it, kind of like here with EJ. I guess now is also the time that I should go ahead and ask for anyone out there who hasn't to go ahead and click that subscribe button to do your part in helping me help everyone. And Tali, I appreciate hearing the outcome of last weekend. I didn't realize how much our help was ultimately going to be providing you. And again, I'd love to see people out there go ahead and click some of the links down below to help EJ further. Maybe he can even make it to Japan and become world champion this year. That would be amazing.
Would be amazing. Absolutely.
Thanks again, Tali, for coming on and sharing your story.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for your help in helping Elliot have such a fantastic weekend in Charlotte.
Absolutely.